We're back with another episode of the Ammezing podcast with my host,
Miss Chi-Chi.
Miss Chi-Chi. I'm your host, DJ.
How y'all doing?
We in this thing one more again with another episode. Season 1. We are very proud and very excited to be a part of the podcast, to bring something to your airways. Let's vibe and chill and chat.
Let's vibe, chill, and chat.
Vibe, chill, and chat. Man, so Miss Chi-Chi, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine today.
That's good.
I'm really doing good today.
That's good.
Highly blessed and really favored.
Really favored.
Glad to see another day.
Right, another day that is made.
Okay,
We
right.
in this.
Can be roaring that sorrow shy. Let's keep going.
No, you better. You
got
better.
time, child.
You man.
Got time for that.
Come on with it.
Hey,
Come on with it.
Y'all
Come
see
on.
this smile. Y'all should see this smile on my face.
It's
so
contagious.
big. Yes, it need to be, too. Okay, catch it. Catch it.
Catch it. Like they say, catch it. Man. Well, I mean, today's episode, entrepreneurship, minority-owned businesses.
Oh, yeah.
Man, yep.
Man, it feels good.
Feels good, huh?
Yep.
Be, minority-owned, be a business owner.
How you going?
Standing on business, in business, name on shit instead of in shit.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you.
Right?
Always.
Man. So what's entrepreneurship to you? What does that mean to you, being an entrepreneur? Like, how does it feel to be something that...
How about you answer first? How do you feel to be an entrepreneur?
I never thought I'd ever be in this space in a while.
Right.
I am always been corporate America, punch in, punch out, which I still do. Don't get me wrong, because ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 now.
Right.
But whatever pays those bills. I mean, I have a life. I mean, I have a long running career. What I do, I've been doing what I'm doing with the brand I work for over 15 years.
Yeah.
And before then, altogether, 20-something years in business management. So I guess it's different, but it's the same, it's similar. But I never thought I'd be in this space where I can actually own and say, I'm into something that's ours or mine.
Yeah.
That I can say, hey, this is something that I own. My name is on this.
So was you scared at first, like when
Man.
we first started up?
What?
Like, how did you really feel when we first started up?
Starting a business takes a lot. We've done this before. I think they say, most people say that it takes about, many people have failed businesses before they find the most successful one. But, just this being as solid as it is, and I was a nervous wreck. I didn't know. I mean, I'm just going off the whim, going off experience, trying to compare my 9 to 5 experience with this new venture as a business owner experience. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Like, I'm just going with the motions. Man, what's it for you? Because, I mean, you work for people and,
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to jump back out here again. The first time we tried, saying I was in
Mableton, Georgia, yeah.
And I said, set up shop there, VIP.
It's a nice area too. It was a nice shop.
It was. We had fixed it up with our own money again.
No
loans,
no grants, no nothing.
And that what made me like, wow, say I thought, been working with people, whatever. And it just like felt good to have your own, just on your own. You come in, you the boss. It's like once I got the taste of that right now. I said, oh, Chi-Chi, this is it, girl. So it's just like, okay, then times 2, let's try it again. Let's get it back out here again. Let's keep rolling. Because, I mean, it ain't, like we said, it ain't nothing wrong working 9 to 5.
Right. I encourage 9 to 5. It's going to pay no bills.
Because it's like, these bills keep coming, stuff keep going on high. So you got to get out there and get it some type of way. But it was just so happy that I'm fortunate to be blessed in order to use my skill on the side. In order to, provide. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? So that passion, but I love it. So it's just like, okay. And once I got a taste of that, I'm like, okay, we're going to try again. But, you know what I'm saying? Got to come with more faith, more knowledge, you know what I'm saying? More 10 toes down. Just got to keep going. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it been times we've been
It takes a lot of perseverance.
It is like, it's been
a lot of prayer.
Yeah, a lot of time we don't think like, what the hell?
What we doing?
What the hell did we think about? What are we doing? Like,
what are we doing?
We ain't even in the city.
Have we lost our minds?
Right, because like in the city, like, when you be in the city, like, you like people come support that people don't even know
you.
Yeah. Like they was flopping your door, bell. Like they don't know you at all. But they came. Like, okay, But then you come to the spot and say, be like, okay now, like, what going on? What going on? But then you just be like, man, fuck this junk, man. It ain't worth it. Like, hey. But then you have a little thought, like, all the time, sweat, tears you put into it. Just keep going another day.
I'm gonna tell you something. I had the perception of the wrong idea of some type of business, especially when you having your own.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be easier for people who know you or that know of you or that's in your circle that will support you quicker than strangers. But
Yeah.
I really learned to realize it's the strangers that will support you more than anything.
Yes.
And I wonder, why is that? Have you ever sat back and thought, like, why is it that strangers will support you? Is it because the curiosity of them trying to get to know you, or?
I guess so. Like, they don't know you, so you don't know them, so it's just like easier to go to
To
somebody
build that
you don't
bond
know,
with them.
then converse with somebody that you know or whatever that you already got a bond with, and then they there or they will come.
Right.
And you be like, okay. So it's like on the other side, you be like, do they kind of not like me for real? Like they say they do? Cause like, why you ain't support
If it's something small as so much $1,
Yeah.
that's support,
Yeah.
or just to show up.
Yeah, or
Just
just let me just do something, or let me say something.
Let me give you a card, or
something, or give me a card or something. So it's like a little part of you that actually be like the ones that don't come support you, that
Right.
you know. It's a lot of part of you like they not really trust me.
Yeah.
Or why won't give me a chance
Right.
to show you, hey, your friend or your associate or something can do or learn to do what you want them to do.
What do you think that it would look like if you had the support, or if all all businesses had support of their friends, minority business had support of their family and friends? What would that look like?
I think it'll be another what it is the
Black Wall Street.
New Black Wall Street.
Yeah,
I really think it'll be a new Black Wall
I
Street.
think it would be.
Because actually, if we put our money back into our community,
Right.
and our you know what I'm saying, I think it could grow.
Right.
Because if you really look, other minorities,
They
stick together from
yeah,
church.
they shop with each other.
From church to downtown. It's like, if really let's look at downtown Miracles. All the little businesses up there, just up there by the wheels.
They support each other.
Like, you sit there wondering, how in the world they stay open?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I know we don't shop down there like that.
Right.
Like, a lot of people don't shop down there like that. Even
Right.
when they went down to the little sale they had, the jewelry.
Right.
They talk about 50% off, but the jewelry still over $1,000.
Yeah.
But they were still open all these years.
Yeah. They have support, and I think they have, other things, other entities to help to keep their doors open. You never know what businesses have to go through the state to keep their doors open. It's different ways, different methods, different.
But the thing is, what I do like, and I can't say this, it's like, if you look at it, like the ones that don't co-support their other businesses and stuff, when people are still going.
Right.
So it's like, if they did co-support, or they haven't co-support,
Right.
in the back of their mind, like, hey, they still open.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they be surprised, or they be
Yeah.
like, they just
'Cause it's
lying to
like,
the fact. Like,
what I have learned is that if a client leave, God said too.
that's
You see
true.
what I'm saying?
You
know
lose
what
one
I'm saying?
customer, you're going to
You
gain
got
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay.
Especially if you're doing what you're supposed to do, because I'm gonna tell you something. Not all businesses are great businesses, and it could you find where the service is poor, the people not personable, they have an attitude, maybe their price is way too high. Where you just know it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm not spending $80 for no candle. That's ridiculous. Now I go to Bath and Body, before I spend $80. I support, but. Come on now, sis, I ain't trying to pay off your Mercedes Benz. I'm supporting the business in the way possible, but I'm not paying $80 for a candle. It must got some spirits coming out that thing or something before I spend $80 on the candle. It just not happening. That with my coins. You got to be reasonable. These prices got to be reasonable.
You must made that with God's grace.
He must have molded that himself. They got to hold some sentimental value for me spending $80 on the candle. Man.
Remember with his staff.
Right. And I'm telling you, when you live in bigger cities, you see bigger things. And us living in Atlanta, it opened our eyes to a lot of things. We stayed in Atlanta for a long time. And being in the city where people are hustlers, they movers, they grinders.
I started looking around, like seeing like folks just hustle grind so bad. Yeah, I jumped and got 3 jobs. Like I
Right.
was a doggone African.
Right.
Like it's just like the grind be so real.
They'll say your chicken wing got their backpack just to make. You see the water boys, they sell bottled waters. You sell 5 bottled waters, or you sell 30 pack of bottled water for $5. You know that's a good ass profit.
Yes, it is.
That's a profit.
Yes,
So
it is
a business is a business. So I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't got nobody for what they do. I don't care if they doggone do anything.
Right.
You know, they doing something. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right. I think one of the biggest things, I remember was when you got invited to this expo that was downtown in Atlanta, and we had to go up like 3 flights of stairs where they had the entry part on the first level, the second level they had the services, third floor they had like the food and the entertainment. I thought that was very nice to meet different entrepreneurs and stuff.
We met a lot of entrepreneurs. We met a lot of entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Man, and then I linked up with a couple of them. Shoot, I ended up being a server, serving papers. I make good money.
Oh yeah,
a
side hustle, man.
I make $100 a server.
And people actually have their own business. I met a couple people that's business owners that do that as an entity, as a business. If you got a product or a service, you can start a business. I mean, it's just at the end of the day. You know, everybody might not support. It's your brand. It depends on how. I think it got something to do with God alignment as well.
Yeah.
How God got you placed in life, because it may not be that season that's working for you. Because I'll tell you, I mean, our season, we had a pretty successful. We've been in business a year and a half.
Okay, so it's like when we first started up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, you know, everything was just falling in place for us. Just falling in place. I'm talking about.
No handouts.
No handouts. No grant money. No loan money. We
even reached out to some resources that never got callbacks, never got a text message back. Trying to find a resource, trying to do the work, trying to research before we put our foot in the water. But I think it was the Spirit of God that was with us. Really,
it was. You think we know?
I know. I ain't gonna think I know it was,
because how we had some, you know, my homeboy. We ain't seen him so long. He came and hooked the building up.
Yes, did a wonderful job with us.
Yeah, and fixed up what we needed to fix up at time, and then it just. Like everything just fell in place.
Right.
For us.
Yes.
That's how we just looked at each other. We were like, dang.
And we looked at several places. We looked a lot of places.
We were just like, dang, this joint is, man, it's like, it's too good to be true.
Too good to be. But yeah, I just feel like being a business owner, you got to stand 10 toes down.
Yes. And you have to be strong. Like,
takes a lot of strength, a lot of determination.
A lot of prayer too. Because I'm telling y'all, for real. When I tell you, if I went on the side of the bed, I was sitting up in the bed like, oh Lord Jesus, have mercy. You see me jumping out there in the wind again.
Why was it so easy for everybody else when they started though? Like it just from start to like.
They do make it look easy, but when I used to work for Tammy and Cocoa Nails, she used to sit down and tell me how hard it actually is being a business owner. Yeah. I just sit there and listen, and I take it all in or whatever. So it's just like, let me take this in case one day I want to be like that, you know, being. But I already kind of seen you earlier in life. Like, I don't like when people tell me what to do. I see that when I was working at Walmart. I know Walmart, the Manor, the nurses center retail.
Right.
It's just like, even when I worked for you, it was just like, I know I got to do what I got to do, but
yeah.
I mean, I just work at 2-3 days anyway. Like,
right. But just working, I mean, just in general, it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't 9 to 5 ain't everybody's like being a business owner for everybody.
But like school ain't for everybody either now.
School ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't meant to go that same path to go to college, get a degree, get a PhD. Everybody don't have to be on that same path.
I do it, don't get me wrong, but if I had a choice to try to, I think I'd try to jump out there to do it to try to have my own.
It's a mindset thing, really, and how bad you really want it. Well, I think it's a visionary thing, how well you vision it, because I got a couple of friends, well, not a couple of friends, I got a particular friend that really feels like you have to have a doctorate degree just to be a business owner. And I'm like, why would you think that? That don't make no sense. I mean, you go to school to get the education, to get the knowledge and surround yourself around the real life stuff that happens with the business and stuff. But you don't need to have a college degree to own a business. I mean, the knowledge would definitely be there, but if you don't, I'm there's some people that got a degree and they got bird
I
sense.
met a lot of people that
My mom used to call them educated. Educated.
Educated food. Like, more, where the educated? Who is
Translation: educated food.
who educated? Who is that? But I met a lot of people in, especially with we was up there in Atlanta. I met a lot of people who are actually business owners that who didn't even finish school.
Oh, right, yeah.
And this one guy in particular, like this man, he done been to prison, everything. This man got out, y'all. Let me tell you, this man, he told me a story. He got out of prison. He read his law books. He had actually born his daughter, got his daughter, got full custody of his daughter because he did the research he needed to do in order to get his child. Then turned around and had got his own business. He showed me, and this man is very successful.
Right.
Very successful.
Right.
And I feel like, dang, if you get out of prison, you do all that. What do we do?
I think it's determination. It's how bad you really want it. And with your vision, thinking with the end in mind.
Yeah, you got to be kind of tight on pockets too, child.
Pockets, because I'm telling you, expenses. But that's why people get funding, loans, grants to help assist with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's different things that you going about getting it. But
you know what?
My goal was to be debt free.
That's your goal, to be debt free.
That's the goal, to be debt free. Not owing nobody.
My goal just to be free.
Just to be free.
My goal was just to be free.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you was always a free spirit anyway. I'm more structured. I like structured organization. I like routine stuff. I'm a Capricorn, so it's like Capricorns are really naturally good at business, period, anyway. So you're more of like a free spirit person.
That's about to try. If I fall
gonna try to fall just okay. Let me regroup, get it back together.
But I think it'll be more successful businesses if it'll be more successful businesses. It'll be more people who are entrepreneurs if we just stop being gatekeepers. Like,
whoa,
like you got people out here be gatekeepers like a mug. You can just ask them, hey, how did you start out your? They just go all sideways.
They fold the blueprint and burn it up.
What in the world? Like, why would you be a gatekeeper? Share the knowledge. Right. If I have to, I'm gonna share it with you.
That's right.
I'm gonna share it with you. Period. I ain't finna be no gatekeeper.
Right, because you already established that you see somebody that's aspiring to come up, and you probably may have motivated somebody to do that. Yeah. So why not share the information?
Right. I ain't gonna be no gatekeeper because I don't believe me. I had class where they asked me how to do this. I tell them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna hold them down.
There's a difference between gatekeeping and somebody jocking your style. Because you got some people that really don't like you, but they just want to come jock your style and just want to, see what you're doing. Because like, if she can do it, I can do it.
Well, he can do it, I can do it.
He can do it, I can do it. Anything you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
Right. That be their motto. You got that. Everybody don't come with good intentions at all.
That's their problem.
Right. What would you like to see more minority? What type of business would you like to see more minority owned? If you had to think, if anything.
Any type of business.
We got enough hair. We got enough lash businesses. We got enough nail techs out there now. They're jumping off the porch. I mean, any
minority, any good business that they good at, they talent of, or they learn to do. Any business, you know what I'm saying?
Right. If you got a talent, I think you should make a business out of it, because there's somebody out there that can use that service or use that product.
They were 1 year, they would pop it out, making they were selling the things. People put it from their door home and all that.
Oh yeah, during COVID,
they popped out. People were buying them. Yeah, popped out making cups. I didn't even buy the cup from the girl.
Yeah, but to speak on the bottom.
Speak on the bottom, like okay.
Making t-shirts. I think COVID really made a lot of people dig into their talent.
You know what? That changed society a whole lot.
Right. Yeah.
It did, cause you like okay.
Right.
Now ain't talking about when the PPP came in, folks was up there talking about they got a business and you put them up there in the projects on the north side and back home. Child, where's Dollar Bakery at that?
Oh my God, It's a bakery, all right.
Ooh, okay.
It's a bakery right there. Okay.
Okay.
Put the water in the pot on the stove.
Okay, that's the recipe.
Right. We got a recipe for it, all right. Yeah.
That's
What's the name of the bakery in the project?
Okay.
Donald's Bakery.
Dixie
Dixie Bakery. Oh, it's in there.
I swore they said they swore.
Apartment B.
Little JoJo on the front porch. I'm scared to go get my pie.
Little JoJo got 20 stats, but he balling out. They done went to Jamaica, done took a girl to Puerto Cana. They done went everywhere.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what people bad. I didn't even get no PPs out. I didn't get no PP. You didn't get there either.
Right,
But
I wasn't playing around.
I wasn't either because it was just too easy. I just said that was way too easy.
Yeah, so people try to offer and make us the guinea pig. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. You crazy.
No, I was like, that's when the real business should have popped out there. Because believe me, if I would have got them type of stacks, child, we would.
Now, shout out to the people who did what they're supposed to do with their PPP and really enhance their businesses. Yeah, shout out to the people that did that because everybody ain't got poor intentions, but you know, just any little bit helps when it comes to any extra funding or $1 more in your business does help. And I learned that working my 9 to 5, $1 more helps move the business. That's upselling, suggestive selling, whatever you got, whatever product you got. Even you, if you've been a nail tech, you suggest, extra design, extra $2 add on to your ticket or whatever. So.
But I be suggesting so that I know they're like
right.
Like I know.
I just like the art of the numbers. I just like numbers. Like I didn't like math. Math wasn't my favorite subject.
Math was my scroll.
I was more of a science and a social studies type person. But math, I just now in my adulthood, it's like I just like numbers for some reason. I just like figuring it out.
I was a math queen, right. Straight A. I love the math.
Right.
In English, you don't see or something.
Literature, English, that was my favorite. I was kind of like a deep thinker and onto that kind of stuff. Thought process. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Read and reread. That's what I was doing coming up. Man. So, it's no age requirement to be a business owner, to be successful, because I met some young business owners who were teenagers and coming into the world, and I met some people who are senior citizens who really still run their businesses, whether they have a diner or a cake factory or they're doing something.
Furniture store?
Furniture store, yeah. It's people that's really doing
clothes,
entrepreneurs, man. Yeah. What are your top pet peeves when you're dealing with somebody who's like an entrepreneur that you're dealing with, like, somebody like you met a girl named, I guess Shay, or, just for instance, and what would be your pet peeve that when it comes to, minority-owned business, with interacting with them?
Wait, break it down some more.
Like, what would be your pet peeve? Like, my pet peeve is poor customer service.
Oh.
When it comes to poor customer service,
they just don't care.
Don't care. Right. Yeah, don't have no passion for it, no drive.
No drive, no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you in it for? If
right.
You gonna really
you at least got to love what you do.
What you doing? You just doing it for $1. It ain't gonna last.
Right. It's not gonna last. Yeah.
It ain't gonna last.
By the way, we own a body care services shop, and we provide so many products and services where we sell the sugar scrub, the body mask, the facial creams, where we do the manicures, pedicures, facials, lymphatic therapy, wood therapy. So we got so much to offer in the business, which is called Ammezing VIP, which is located in Americus, Georgia. And we've been in business for 1.5 years. And they always say the first, statistically saying that most businesses fail within the first 1 to 3 to 5 years, but I feel pretty confident.
You know what somebody told me, bro? They were like, hello. I said, oh, he been up for a year. It's a year and a half. What they said?
What they say?
You pay 1 year, you can make 2.
Oh, of course.
2 years, you make 3.
Of course. If you stand 10 toes down. Yep. You stand 10 toes down, then of course, especially doing it with a purpose. And I just feel like it's a purpose for what we doing, in dedication, especially in dedication to our mom with the Ammezing, so that's a really honor to really be able to have that brand itself and really to honor our mom in that time, because our mother was a very hardworking person in her business in her own right. She really was a hardworking person. So it's embedded in us and it's instilled in us. So I'm just like, let's grind, let's get it. I'm down for it. I
Right.
can keep my 9 to 5 and still run a business, just like you could do your side hustle, whatever you do,
Right.
lashes, whether you're doing eyebrows,
Miles,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah, come holler at your girl for the
right.
eyebrows because I have
Yeah,
high
yeah.
waiters.
And you can also order off the website too. If you want to order sugar scrub or the body mask, go to AmmezingVIPBCS.com to place your order online. And we're shipping and handling.
Mhm.
You could try the product. We have the pomegranate and we have French rose.
Mhm.
So it's a pretty good product.
Oh, in the fish roll, in the fish rolls, in some pomegranate in the fish rolls. Also had the components to help boost your metabolism throughout the day after you get on base with it. So
Yeah, I
after
do
you been on,
watch them.
after you wash it off, you scrub, then you do your mask. How you wash it off, the components, dissolve into your scales to help boost your metabolism. So try it out, cause I have lost some ages. I had actually lost 10 pounds.
Right, yeah. And that's exfoliate the skin too. A lot of
Yeah,
rich vitamins and stuff in there to
yeah.
help get
Oh,
all the dirt and grime out your skin.
it fight bacteria
And
in the
it's fight
skin also.
bacteria in the skin because
Mm-hmm.
you'd be surprised how much bacteria is in the skin. Just
Oh
it's like
God.
once you use that deep cleanse and stuff, it really take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's our product, that's our service, that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I ain't gonna say do we think because we already know we in this for the long haul. What we doing, so it's
Right.
like I think it's so important for me because I like I said, we had a couple of family members that was business owners that had businesses. Like we had an aunt that owned a diner when she lived in Jacksonville, Florida. Uh, we have an uncle that's pretty well off in Jacksonville, Florida, that's doing very well for himself. They own his own business.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of motivation to see that. And this, I think, for our generation, I don't want to say our parents or our uncles and aunts failed us as a generation as whole, as 80s babies, but a lot of times I don't think they really had anything to pass down because they were more like factory workers, or some of them went off to school and got their degrees and did well off. But a lot of our generation, especially in inner city and rural areas, they had to go to work a 9 to 5, and they did the best they could. They really had nothing to pass down to us as children to have something to live off of. I don't have children of
But
my
more
own.
work,
Right. And there's nothing wrong with working because you got to work for what you want. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because that's what we're doing. If you own a business, you working in it. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you got some business owners who don't even know nothing about what they're doing. They just own the business, own the brand, hire a person to do the job, and they collect the check and
Mm-hmm.
pay you, and they about their business.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I want to be hands on. I want to learn how to do everything, which that's me, even when I do. But as I was saying, parents don't really have much to pass down. So I think it's a legacy thing for me, to be able to pass something down. Because with our nieces and nephews, I don't have children of my own, and you don't have any children. But just to see the inspiration that our nieces and nephews know that. That their uncle and aunt is doing something positive. We're not reading about us. You ain't got to come see us to no window, no jail cell. You have to send books on that commentary. We're
Mm-hmm.
definitely not in the grave. So it's kind of like it's a positive role model thing
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
to see that going on. I'm very grateful for that, especially with this journey that we're on right now.
Right.
Very grateful.
Yeah.
Very grateful. Everybody's not your clients, and I used to always tell you if people don't come and support your business, that's for anybody that's out there. Either it's gonna be four things: they don't like you, they don't trust you,
Mm-hmm.
they don't mess with you like that, or they just simply just don't know that you exist.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the four principles for me.
Mm-mm. Oh, they don't.
They don't know, or they just don't want to know, or they
No,
don't
they
care.
don't.
Right. And be careful with those little words because people sometimes, the envy is real. Because some people like, well, how your little business doing? When they put that word "little" in there, that's how you know it's kind of like, what you mean "little"? When they put "little" in front of wherever they're describing what you're doing, it's either going to be a sarcastic remark or it's a little form of envy. So envy come in the form of sarcasm. So you got to pay attention to sentences like that too.
Right.
Because everybody don't want to be hairdressers. Everybody don't want to be barbers. Everybody don't want to sell clothes. We got something different in our location, in our area. It's not rural, but it's an area where it's a pretty vast amount of people. I mean, we pretty successful at this point. I would say so myself.
Right.
Right, we're pretty successful, and I'm very extremely proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud of it.
Yeah.
And so,
I am too.
yeah, anything, we gonna try to get out there in the streets as well, trying to see what's going on in the communities, be a part of events.
Mm-hmm.
We really want to just try to build our brand, as a whole, to try to
I know.
be
But
involved in community activities and stuff like
yeah,
that.
just try to bring the people together. It's just like stop the hate.
Right.
Just support each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Yeah.
Shoot, maybe we could do. Maybe one day we could do a meet and greet here for
Yeah,
the
I
ladies
mean, you
that
down
have
for it. We had
um.
we didn't have a grand, but we did have a 1 year anniversary celebration. It was
Mm-hmm.
pretty.
Yeah,
It was
lit.
very nice.
I
We
like.
had a great time,
Yeah.
man. Really great time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I know some of y'all may be out of state. You know, and if you're listening out of the country, you know, it's subscribe by going to the page, like, click, comment, share.
Mm-hmm.
You know, podcast. You know, we filming. New episode drop once a week, so that's a good way to support as well. And
Mm-hmm.
do the same for us. We do the same for you.
Yeah.
That's what we here for, the support and just keep it going. Especially in this day and age, we need that support. What we need from each other. So
Yes.
I'm
It's
very.
it's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on in the world, so you got to stand 10 toes down. I think we should bring back the minority on Wall Street. Once again,
Mm-hmm.
but it's nothing against no other body else, because everybody going businesses to provide for themselves and their families
Mm-hmm.
and to have something. So yeah, I mean, I'm in a good place. I don't know about you, but
I'm
I'm
in a
in a
good
really
place.
good
I'm gonna
place.
be in a good place
Yeah,
too.
it's a joyful feeling to be doing something productive and really have
It's
something.
yeah, because it's like you be out there in the world, you trying to handle all this, take care of this, handle
Hmm.
the 9 to 5 stuff. But it's just like coming in here,
Right,
it just it just feels like weightless.
right.
It just feel weightless, like
Hmm.
you get so much peace of mind. And
Hmm.
you could probably just if you own your own business, you own your own little spot. Sometimes when you feel like the world on your shoulder, just go sit in your spot and just sit there and just look around. Cause I do that here. Just sit there and look around and be like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm grateful for what I got. I'm
yeah.
grateful. It will actually help change your mindset. Like,
Right.
and probably not the whole 100%, but at least 5%. Cause you go start to realize, what you got around you.
Yeah.
So you have to be grateful for the little bit that you have.
Yeah. And I encourage that, because if you got a key that you can turn to any door that you can open where you can provide a product or service, that's whether you clock in on somebody's clock or you doing it for yourself.
Or you
That's a
doing it
big
at
thing.
home
Or
or
you doing it at
whatever.
home. If you
Wherever
got
you at.
something that you can turn your key to
Mm-hmm.
help, whatever you're doing and get yourself going and motivated, I think that's a really big thing. It's the intellectual
It's
concept and the property that you
it's
got.
the like when you do your services to, like, or you give your services or you sell your services or whatever you do. And once you do that, or if you do hair, you sell this or you sell food or whatever.
Hmm.
I know you sit there and think about the smiles you don't put on those
Oh
people's
yeah.
faces. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
be like, dang, I'm
Oh yeah.
tired, but dang,
Yeah.
like these people really, really messing
Right.
with me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep. And be
Hmm.
open to feedback. Be open to honest feedback, because you got to listen to your clients,
Yeah, I
listen to
do.
your customers. 'Cause a lot of people, we get so defensive when it comes to their
Hmm.
feedback, and a lot of times, a lot of stuff is just not for you. Some people like hamburgers, some people like chicken sandwiches.
Hmm.
It's whatever that is. The feedback, take that feedback and learn from it, and take a spin and grow from it. That's how I feel about it.
I definitely take feedback. I've had a lot
Hmm.
of feedback, on a personal, not no, I ain't gonna say personal level, but
Yeah.
the feedback I have got back, I have been, pulled to the side or been called personally. It wasn't in no opening or nothing. Like I have got feedback a lot of times
Right.
from a lot of clients,
Right.
which I can admit that
Right.
because from their feedback that helps me grow. That helps me be a better person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They hit me up. I just want to talk to you, Chi.
Uh huh.
Know how, because I always tell them, even when I first meet them, you could always come talk to me about anything.
Hmm.
People don't like to hear certain things, but you got to tell them.
Right.
And from them telling me, they help me
Right.
realize a whole lot of stuff.
Uh
And
huh.
there's still some stuff that I'm working on. And just to let them, them know, the ones that have talked to me, I'm still growing. I'm
Right.
still working on. I'm not perfect.
Right.
But I really appreciate you
Right.
from the bottom of my heart coming to talk to me
Hmm.
like you did,
Right.
woman to woman, man to woman, or whoever. Like, thank you for talking to me and it helped me see something that I don't see. Cause
Yeah, 'cause we're not perfect.
we be trying to see things our own vision, our own lens.
Yeah.
When you have people with different lenses, all right, you see different.
Right. And you just never know what people dealing with, whether it's the business owner or the person that's running the business or
Probably
the
had a
individual.
bad day. Like,
Yeah.
you never know. I mean, I be happy go lucky too a lot of times, but I have my bad days. I have my days.
Right.
I really do. So when the person come back and tell me such, Okay, thank you. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Take a step back.
Right.
But how was I feeling that day?
Right.
What was what was going on? I know what was going on with me. Oh yeah, you come back. Come back, and we could redo this all over.
Uh-huh.
And I
Reconcile
really
the
did.
situation.
I'd rather reconcile the situation with my clients to
Now
know
that's growth.
that they'll come that they know that they'll come back.
But you'll be surprised how many people would say, "Oh, I don't want her. I don't like her as no client. No way. I don't want her. No way."
And I'm not like that because guess what? I'ma still go try to reconcile the situation, not even knowing that this person gonna ever come back to me.
Mm-hmm.
But what I realize, what I keep in my mind is, long they see that I'm trying to reconcile the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and if they don't want to come back to me right then, but it'll be a future time. Well, let me try her out one more time
Mm-hmm.
because
Uh-huh.
it had happened to me
Right.
a lot of times.
Right.
A lot of times. And he's like, oh, let me. And then that goes, I was gonna come back to you, girl, but I gave you another try. And I think because they know
Genuinely. Uh-huh.
I'm real genuinely about what I'm
Right.
doing. So it's just like I'm genuinely trying to fix that
The
situation that I
situation.
messed up.
Right.
So now that you did give me a chance to fix that situation.
Right.
So at least I got a little stepping stone in your heart to let her know, like, she'll try to. If I'm on the back burner, I don't mind being a side chick.
Right.
When it comes, I don't mind being a side
Oh
chick.
yeah.
I don't
It's
mind being a
competition.
side chick.
I
I
seen the
don't
post
mind
said
because
competition start from the bottom, but I guess when you come together at the top, that's when you really come together.
yeah.
As
So
like
yeah, like they
everybody.
go think about she did come back and fix what she did.
Right.
Yeah. So I know in the future. I could go back to her. She, what I'm
Right.
saying. I know I can't take over everybody. I ain't trying to grab
Right.
everybody, but it's just like I try to touch the ones that I already have,
Right.
or the new people that come. Well, they'll just think about it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And
So
don't tolerate disrespect either. That's coming. That's coming up
I
on.
ain't doing all
No,
that.
no,
I
the disrespect.
ain't finna
That's a
do
whole
all
nother
that
level
right
there.
now.
But
Nah.
take
Because you see, let me tell you something. Let me say this. And you already know. Things happen for a reason. Because and God put you in different situations for a reason. Because if I wanna this like being up here, you know, and going in with you on this and volunteering and doing everything with her, it actually helped a whole lot because now I have to really think about my decisions, things I say or react. I still did that, but it's just like I
right.
gotta be more grounded now. Anything because people still be watching you.
Yeah.
That's like
It's like it's like you become a public figure all of a sudden,
yeah,
and you be surprised how much your little action that you do wrong. Where I was gonna come to you, but I'm not gonna support you because you behave this certain type of way.
like, girl,
Your
you never
behavior really, it's an image thing for the
and
business.
see,
Yeah,
and see
because
at
if you
first,
out there turning up and shooting and fighting, people not gonna want to come support if they really genuine because that's a bad image thing.
I gotta keep it real though. At first, when I first started the thing, somebody told me that, look, that child, that hood side people like, girl, you can sit in my chair in the first place, so who cares? So, like, why you? But and then I had to think, too, right? Okay, shut up. Take a step back.
Right. When you're trying
So
to
I
pay them
did.
bills, it's kind of like, yeah, bring me your dollars and keep your
Child,
personal feeling to yourself. Let's just let me do my
200.
job and I'm gonna do what I can.
Gotta hold my tone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to stay professional. You try,
Yeah.
and you have those folks.
Professionalism is a must.
You have the people that will be trying to get up on your skin so bad.
Yeah.
They out there for real, but you just you gotta do like Carl Winslow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Count back 3 times.
Wow. Yeah. Man.
Okay, 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. So
But
any advice for anybody that's looking to start a business or is looking to start a business or become a
my
boss?
my advice is go forward. Okay, okay.
Do it scared.
Do it scared,
Do it
child.
scared.
Because if you don't never take the chance, how would you know?
Yeah.
You gonna fall,
There's
child. If
nothing wrong with taking risks, but at the same time, don't ain't say quit your job
now we say that.
and then start the business tomorrow if you ain't got a plan B.
No.
At least have it on paper and plan it out what you want to do.
Cause really how we were doing
It's
it
not easy.
like really just what I'm saying. We didn't even like we said we didn't even know all that was gonna happen. It was just like we were saving up, but we didn't even know what we were saving up for. You see what I'm saying? It was
Right.
just like save like before all that happened. Like so, like I'm just saying it's for my instance. From I can only speak for myself. Such just hit me just like save. So I really just start being real stingy with myself. And I didn't even know what I was saving for. I just had just started just saving real good. And then that's when the idea came and presented it. It was just like, this what I'm saying for then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you got to be still yourself, put $10 back a day or a week or whatever. As long as you at least you know you put something back towards something that you want, or you use that money on the products that you're going to sell that you plan on doing in the future.
And utilize your
Long as-
options, because if you got to go get a bank loan or whatever that you need, or grants or whatever to help grow your business or get your brand off the ground, that's what you got to do. You know, everybody got different ways of doing things. I mean, doing it how they want to start it off.
Right.
For real. Man, well, I never thought, you know, I would be sitting in this space, you know, in the amazing VIP body care services. You know, my sister, I just want to thank you for instilling in me, for taking the chance to see something greater within myself beyond what I'm already good at, what I do already in my daily life, but to really step outside of that box, to get uncomfortable, to build something that we can do together, or something that's out there for us that we can provide. And I think you were my biggest inspiration when it came to that. You know, we done it before, but it's not as big as it is now. Because 2014 versus 2025 is two different eras, and two different demographics. Because we in a whole different demographic too, where the people, you know, is not. I guess the mindset is different, the environment's different, but we still took that chance and still kept going. So I have you to thank for the much success for putting us in this space. Because I think it wasn't for you, I don't think we even be in this space right now if it wasn't for you. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think it'd been for you. Had it not been for you, I don't think I would be sitting in this space right now. But I really do thank you, though.
We did this together.
Yeah, we did this together. We did as a team. We always stay 10 toes down.
Hey,
and that's how we do.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how we do.
Yeah.
Well, all right, follow us on Amazing VIP Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can also look us up on all social media platforms, streaming forms. Email us, call us, like, click, comment, subscribe. Let us know what's going on. Want to be a guest? Hey, go to the website. And other than that,
let us know.
Stay amazing.
Amazing.
Peace out.
Peace.